Oof. It's a tough one. Ooh. And I thought this was the way, but it's not. But I might be able to parlay this into reviving. Probably not, though. And throw the overload, try and stun. Ooh. I'm very low. Oh, absolute. But I get away. Whew. That was a close one. Now I'm shooting him with the bow to stun. The other guy got him, but I'll take it. Now it's my turn. There we go. Took a couple. Oof. I got killed by a captain there. That sucks. I guess I wasn't keeping track of my health, or... Oh, I got killed by the overload captain? Man, that's weird. I thought he was stunned. It's weird sometimes how long it... Wonder if you have to hit him with a precision shot to overload him? I didn't think so, but... I thought it was just a fully drawn shot. Maybe that's what I was missing out on. I don't need to kill that guy. That's kind of a waste of ammo. This guy's sparrowing in here. It's an interesting strategy. I don't know if it's gonna save many time, but I respect it. Are we? For a second there, I was like, are we going the wrong way? I haven't done this straight. Ooh. That was an unlucky bounce on the suppression grenade. I hope I didn't suppress my teammate. Maybe a fumble. Normally I really like to use the suppression grades if I'm going to be void in like a GM Nightfall, because it's better to like CC have crowd control effects. And the other day I was doing a run with a guy who was using blinding grenades on his grenade launcher, and that was super powerful for the Grandmasters because every grenade shot would do like an AoE stun. And it makes the enemies kind of just like stagger around and look at the floor and cover their eyes for like a couple seconds, and you can just repeat it over and over again, even against the same enemy. So it's good in AoE, it's also good against single target. Man, that's weird. I feel like my overload is like not working consistently. At least my sniper is. Is it? Huh. I wonder if I'm lagging. I could have swore I was shooting the guy, but I didn't see damage numbers. Alright, I'm gonna throw the suppressor grenade. Retreat. I'm using a bow as a primary weapon, so I have to be kind of mindful that in the close quarters, I'm a little bit at a disadvantage. Oh. Now I remember this part of the strike. This is the fun part. I've done this before in the GM where people go into the room back there. It's not really like a room. I guess it is. But it's an area behind some like trains that are knocked over, so I'll see if those guys want to use the same strategy for this, because we're going to be having to defend against a lot of enemies. Alright. My teammate got the overload. Now I'm Anarchy, or I should have kept track of my ammo. Ooh. Barricade could have been a little bit better placed, but it'll work for now. I'll revive my teammate, and then stick him with one Anarchy should be enough for the shield. And it might even kill him as well. Alright, I'm not going to risk it. Even just taking one blast from those guys takes me down to less than half health, so... I got powerful teammates. So there's a lot of Anarchy ammo. Oh, I don't want to touch those. I'll reload. And, okay, cool. They're going to go in the same spot. There's a lot of Anarchy ammo. I'm not going to pick it up, so I'll save it in case things get crazy and it becomes more necessary. I'm going to Banner Shield. Might as well block and take a lot of shots, make some purpose. I crouched there to let my teammates know that my shield is running out, and I could have done it a little bit sooner. Maybe gotten like a shield throw off. Ooh, I'm weakened. Retreating. Thank you for Sheltered by the Void. It's because it's a buff in the top or middle left corner of the screen. It just went away. It was blinking there, and it's a mod that I'm running called Protective Light. And whenever I'm charged with light, if my shields get broken, which is that bar in the top there, gets like blinking red, then it increases my health. I forget the exact description, but basically it makes me survive longer. Harder to kill. And it increases that that red bar, even though it's a small red bar, it's actually almost as much as like my full white bar is normally, in terms of damage that they need to chunk through. It reminds me of a God of High School webtoon character. But I won't spoil about in particular, but I'll just say that as he gets weaker, he gets much, much stronger. So it kind of reminds me of that. Alright, we got this one captain left before the next wave. I wonder if that was my Anarchy or someone else's. I shot? I hope it was mine. Alright, I'm gonna kinda hang back. Oh, we got the shield up again. I think I got him there. That was actually not a bad shot if I don't say so myself. Alright, the next wave should be coming up soon. And they are. These guys are good. When I did this, when I did this before, we were actually getting like overran by multiple waves. And I'm gonna pop my super too, just for. Oh, and I needed something that I didn't know about until I started doing Grandmaster Nightfalls. If you're standing in the well, then the Ursa won't generate orbs. So I made sure to stand out over on the edge there so that I could make orbs for my teammates, and then they roll down. Ooh. Wow. I got sniped. Oof. I should have thrown up the barricade. I think my teammates will be fine. Or I could have gotten a little bit lower down there too. I guess I was unnecessarily in the danger zone. I lost a lot of orbs there, which sucks, but... Oh, I have basically my super back anyways. And we're almost on the second wave, so... That's the nice thing about the Grandmasters. There's limited revives, but there are revives, so it's pretty forgiving as long as you take care of all the champions, which we always plan to do, so we can get the platinum rewards. Now, I'm going to do the same thing that I did before, pop up the shield, make some orbs for my teammates. I'll try and stand closer to the edge so that they can still stay in the well, but I won't. And now I'm getting to that last 5 seconds, so I'm crouching to let him know. Throwing a Captain America shield. That was very satisfying, because as that shield hits enemies, it chains to all the other ones, and if I hit the exploder shanks, then it's going to explode, take out the rest. I always like when after you're getting through like a tough segment, a Destiny encounter, when they throw out kind of like some waves of enemies like that, or like that are super easy to kill. And here's where not having those orbs is kind of hurting me, definitely hurting me, because that was very powerful. I don't know what the hell just happened there. Holy cow. Wow. Just finishing so I can stay alive. Oh man, the Marauder. I gotta learn to stay down, but I guess I'm kind of like the Titan front guard for my team. I'll die so they can live. I can only tank so much. But if I hadn't died before and I had those orbs, then I would have been, oh yeah, I can really get down here and be safe. Alright. So, looks like there's some enemies over there. They're marked like that, that means that they're frozen. So, okay, cool. Oh wow, we're done. Give him the Captain America finisher. If I get away from the grenades, or if it hurt me. I'm not even 100% sure if it does like hurt and kill you, but I think when it initially explodes it can. Or maybe if you get hit by 2 or something, or if you're already low. I'm not sure, but I was playing with someone the other day and they died and they said it was from one of them. Kind of like, you know, won't say anything. They've definitely had those deaths and said those things too. Alright, just taking out the champion. I think the one's running the exotic bow Le Monarch. Sorry about that. The exotic bow Le Monarch. And that's really good for overload champions because it does like a poison that damages those enemies over time. So it actually like keeps them like chain overload stunned. Wonder, it looks like we are gonna go for the anti-barrier right off the bat. I guess it makes sense because we have the and it's not even really worth using the barricade right now because the enemies are just frozen. So that I think they're being frozen from. That's a warlock ability that they introduced this season. A new, I think it's an aspect for the stasis warlocks where they can sacrifice their grenade and create a turret that will shoot out icicles that freeze enemies, and I think it even chain freezes enemies. So it's really powerful for crowd control. That combined with blinding grenade launcher would be really good. So I'll just have to find a grenade launcher that I want to get blinding grenades on. I might even have some in my vault, so maybe I can take a look after this run. I've probably gotten a couple rolls before and said, you know, this could be useful, and thrown it in there. At least I hope I have. I used to do that all the time, and then there was a great purge when Bungie introduced Sunset. Anarchy through the trees. I think I got him, yeah. I like this guy's, I guess I don't know that they're both guys, but these people's strategy, spread Corona. Oh. I don't like this guy's name. Alright, just moving on. Okay, we gotta get past that. Life is hard. Then I'm albino manatee. Hey. Whatever works. They are good fire team members, though. Alright. I like the strategy of focusing on the Briggs one by one from like a safe sector. I did this before with another fire team, and they went up to the top of this building and challenged like literally everything at once, and we got through it, but it was tough. Ooh. I got ripped. Ooh. I hear falling. So they're closer by than I thought. I think I got the Anarchy. Oh, I didn't even see these. We gotta deal with these champions. Oh, cow. Jesus. Alright. My Lanta, I mean to say. I'm getting away from that guy. Yeah, that's my bad. I kind of made him thought that was like a safer space than it really was, but... Alright, I gotta tighten up.
barricade. Cool. I have no anti-barrier for these guys. That's a problem. I will say. Some special. I didn't even mean to stun that champion. It was probably helpful that I did. Oh, that was really close. I gotta take this healing. It actually wouldn't be the worst thing if champion like came after us. Nice. Damage over time abilities are really powerful in Destiny, realizing. There's Anarchy, Thorn, the Monarch, Witherward. Those are the ones that I can think of off the top of my head, and they're all really powerful. Take care of some of these snipers. These guys are annoying. Hit him. Not exactly doing my best Legolas impression right now. Alright, I'm going to conserve my sniper bolts for when he inevitably pulls up that shield. It looks like he's getting ready to do it. Ooh. Wow, that turret is really strong for the Warlock because it can. I didn't know it could interrupt the champion's like champion ability animation. Oh, that guy kind of had my number there for a second. Ooh. If I would have challenged him with Anarchy there, would have been a bad call. I think we can just bow this guy down. I don't think we need to waste any heavy or special ammo. And I could be wrong, but I think we're pretty close to the end of the strike. This could be the final boss. So I really liked that strategy for taking out this area where they focus on the left brig, then the right brig, then the spider tank, then the champions. I probably could have even helped more if I was taking out the spider tank with them first. But that's one area where I do think voice communication helps, because then you can... I could have just typed it too, like, hey, which target priority? So that's on me too. But if we were all focusing the same targets at the same time, that would have been really clean. Although it was still good. I'm going to pop my banner shield and see if I can just make some moves here. And it's worth it just for me to hold the shield up there, because if my enemies shoot through that shield, they actually do increase damage. I forget the exact number. I want to say it's similar to like a well or a bubble, but I could be wrong about that. So that's something that I'll have to look up. Or if someone's watching this video, if you guys do know, please let me know in the comments below. And while on that, I might as well say, hey, if you're enjoying it, please like the video and subscribe. More Destiny content, Pokemon content, UFC content, and more else to come. Back to this Grandmaster Nightfall. Now I'm focusing on these servitors. They've got void shields, so my void element Imperial Needle bow is really good. Now I'm using Archer's Tempo as the perk on the bow, where if I hit precision shots, which are like headshots, and you see the yellow number, then I get an increased draw speed, so I can fire the bow faster. So it's really good for enemies like that, the servitor, that are stationary. Another perk that you can see in the left-hand corner is Frenzy, and that is as, I think like after 10 seconds of being in combat, which is like enemies kind of just around me and fighting and constantly shooting and stuff, then I get a big damage boost. I want to say it's 35%, or I think it's that. I got to look up these numbers, and if you're watching this and you do know, please let me know. Either way, really helps for taking out these shanks in as limited number of shots as possible. With the servitors as well. So now, ooh, I went to go Anarchy and I have no Anarchy. How did I be so low on Anarchy? I'm running around looking for any ammo, but I didn't see any. It was probably bad of me though to get that far away from my team. My banner shield would have been pretty useful. Okay, so I'm checking the left-hand side of my screen there for a second just to see how much seconds are left of the well of Radiance, and I'm counting it down. And since they're inside the room now, I think it's worth it for me to pop the shield even though I'm inside the well. It's running out in a couple seconds, and then my teammates can stay behind me, and that'll make some orbs. When I get down to the last 5 seconds, I'm going to let them know that I'm getting low. So I'm throwing the shield, and then I'm immediately popping the barricade. I got 3 Anarchy shots, which is really not enough. I think there's so many servitors right now bombarding. Maybe the move is to take out some of these guys through the window. And I've got a ton of sniper ammo. I just totally zoned into legless mode activated, and I forgot that I even had a sniper rifle. So now I've got my super back, got my old flame the bow, but I'll use that to break the shields. Fell in love with the Archer Tempo Frenzy combo, but I'm doing 5,000 an arrow when I could be doing 14,000 a sniper shot, so I'll do that. There's still an overload. It looks like captains. Ooh, I tried to crouch, and I totally killed my teammate there. Man, did I miss him with the Anarchy twice? I don't even know where it went. No Anarchy. Ooh, I'm out of my bow ammo. I'm popping my super. I'm grabbing. Ooh. Whew. Ooh. Nice. Ooh, adept counterbalance. Nice. Well, GG's. That's Grandmaster Devil's Lair. Got a little hectic in there for a little bit, but I think this is one of the easier Grandmasters. And if you're trying out the Grandmasters, I recommend starting off with probably Arms Dealer, but next this one. I would say this is the second easiest Grandmaster this season.